Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another year of Parsons Vikings basketball. Tony Fuentes here along with Scott Marlowe. And we have Drew Fuentes here taking care of our live stream tonight. This evening, the Vikings will host the Trojans from Girard here at Parsons High School, Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium. The Lady Vikes hope to start off the season with a win tonight. Last year, the Lady Vikes fell to the Lady Trojans in the home opener, the opener, 58-53 down at Girard. The Lady Trojans were 15-6 last season. The Lady Vikes were 14-7. Focal point on scoring for the Lady Vikes will be through Anaya Hinman on the inside and Sydney Scheibe from the outside, with a little bit of help from Patterson, Patel, and Dunley. Will also be needed to step up for the Lady Vikings to be successful this season. And Scott, I was reading the Parsons Sun book talking about, some of the, SEK matchups, and Lebec County and Independence, Chanute. I think Chanute's bringing back 5 starters. I don't think they lost any starters. Pittsburgh's always scrappy.
Yep.
So it's definitely going to be a tough SEK battle.
Yeah, it seems like it always is. And I think the Lady Vikes, the biggest question mark for them this year will be at the point guard position, with Valentine Florence transferring down to Oklahoma. And, we were talking before we went on the air. It sounds like, at least in the early going, Coach Scheibe's going to try to do it by committee.
Yep.
And just see how it goes. I mean, I think most people that follow basketball know that really the point guard position is the most important position on a basketball team, and the Lady Vikings had probably the best in the SEK going forward for the next 3 years until Valentine Florence transferred. So, what does Coach Scheibe do? Well, you take the girls that you have, and you practice, and you work, and you keep working, and, you figure out something that works, because you and I remember when they were playing almost all freshmen at the varsity level not that many years ago, and it was turnover after turnover after turnover, and it's not going to be nearly that bad for the Lady Vikes, but it's just going to be an adjustment. They had a really good point guard in the foreign exchange student.
Louisa Hansman was definitely
last year, so
definitely great.
But like you said, you mentioned Hinman. Anaya's going to be tough, very tough on the inside. She got 1 or 2 state medals at the state track meet. She can jump out of the gym, and Scheibe will be knocking down 3-pointers. I think one of the X factors is going to be Patel.
Oh yeah.
I felt like she shot better as a sophomore than she did last year.
Yep.
And hopefully she can get it going. Or I should have said her freshman year than she did as a sophomore. And hopefully as a junior she can get it going.
I agree with that. And another X factor I believe is going to be Riley Dunley.
Yep.
I mean, I think she's a force down in the paint, and I think she can be productive for the Lady Vikes. And I think that the thing with her is sometimes she gets a little too aggressive, and if she can stay out of foul trouble. And I talked to Coach Pat Scheibe the other night about that, and he said that if I can keep Riley with 2 or less fouls in the first half, he goes, I'm going to feel pretty good going into the second half. But he's going to need her in there and to provide a lot of minutes, because I don't think the bench is going to be very deep with, there's 12 total girls playing, and I think there's 5 of them that are freshmen, Scott.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, pretty thin. I think Sayla Ray could definitely be a very good additive. I don't think she got a whole lot of varsity time last year with Hansman and Ellie playing a lot of minutes. But I think she has the potential, very good athlete. I know she's a strong athlete in volleyball, so I think she's definitely got the potential to get some minutes and potentially, maybe even get a starting spot on this Lady Vikes team.
Yeah, I think Coach Scheibe, he's going to mix and match here in the December part of the schedule and just find out what works best for his team. And I know you mentioned Riley Dunley and how that she needs to stay out of foul trouble. I can remember Coach Scheibe telling me that opponents, they always hated it when she was on the floor. She's a strong girl, and she is. She plays She's aggressive, but she just also plays very, very hard. She doesn't play dirty. She just gets after it.
Yeah, she just goes for the ball.
Yeah,
100%. I mean, she doesn't. There's no give up. So going back to tonight's game, I feel like, Girard lost a little bit from what they had last year. I feel like this is a game that, we definitely have potential to get a win here tonight at home. But I know Coach Herlocker is, a great coach, been around a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure these girls are going to be ready for a fight.
Yeah, the Girard teams are always well coached, well prepared, always disciplined, it seems like, and a lot of that has to do with Herlocker being there for so long. Coach Wes Scott's been there forever for the boys program. But yeah, I think, and we won't really know until we get into the game here in a few minutes, but I don't think this Girard team is quite up to snuff compared to some of the teams we've seen over the last 5 years. And especially with it being the first game of the year, we know it's going to be it'll be a little ugly at times on both sides, just because that's how high school basketball is. But hopefully the Lady Vikings come out ready to play, and if they can knock down some threes early, get rid of the butterflies, I think they'll be fine tonight.
I agree. Well, let's take it back to the station for a 1 minute break, and then we will come back here and hopefully get close to being ready for action on the season for the Lady Vikes. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
V93.5 is your home for the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Get your day started with the Anna and Raven Morning Show. You're the judge during Couples Court. Couples share their disagreement, and then you decide who's right. Think you know pop culture trivia? It could pay off, and you score the cash jackpot when you play Can't Beat Raven. Krause in the House gets you home every weekday afternoon starting at 2. Stream us anytime, anywhere at klkcradio.com.
My name is Bria, and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today and we are here for you tomorrow.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
0-0, Emmeline Sinnecott, 5'9" senior. A 5'6" senior, Bailey Troike. A 5'6" senior, Danica Lopez. A 5'5" junior, Riley Brooks. And a 5'9" junior, Hayden Buckley will round out the Girard starters. And for the Lady Vikings, we got senior Brianna Patterson, junior Ashka Patel, junior Sydney Scheibe, junior Riley Dunley, and junior Anaya Hinman. So the Lady Vikes will have 4 juniors and a senior in our starting lineup. Well, Scott, I remember last year I'm pretty sure we had 4 sophomores. It seemed like a lot of the time. Hansman was a senior last year, and we also had a freshman in Valentine Florence starting last year. But Riley Dunley, I'm happy for Riley to get a start here tonight.
Yeah, and with Riley being in the starting lineup, we mentioned her hustle and her aggressiveness, but she'll be a post player, obviously, and I just can't help but think she's going to have some opportunities to score because Anaya Hinman is going to get so much attention from opposing defenses.
Yep.
If Anaya can just give some touch passes down underneath, because if she can sense the double teams coming, and they are going to come all year long, if she can find Riley open underneath, Riley could have a lot of easy layups. So
yeah, there can definitely be some weak side, backdoor baskets for Riley. It seems like a lot of times, like you said, even on a rebound side, Anaya might get double teamed. So Riley might have some opportunities to get some putbacks on the offensive glass as well. And we are about to get started here.
And I think we've got a pretty good officiating crew going tonight too, Tony. That's good any night, but it's always good the first night.
It's definitely nice to see the familiar faces.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys have been here for multiple years.
Right.
So seems like the last couple of years have been a little dicey. You get a couple of newbies.
Yep.
And things would get kind of out of hand. But it looks like we got things. It looks like Emmeline Sinnecott is going to be jumping against Anaya Hinman, and it goes to Girard. And Riley Brooks with the ball. Gives it off to Troike. Back to Sinnecott. Over in the corner and underneath, and it's stolen. And we have a first turnover going to the Lady Vikes. Ashka Patel bringing it up the floor. Ashka gets it to Sydney Scheibe. Down low to Dunley. And underneath and is missed. And Troike's going to go the other way. Now check that. Lopez going the other way for the Lady Trojans. Hayden Buckley. And a kick ball, but picked up by Scheibe. So 2 turnovers really quick by Girard. Giving the Lady Vikes some opportunities here to get started. Patterson gets it to Scheibe. Scheibe kicks it back out to Patterson. Patterson's trying to drive. Can't find the lane. And now Scheibe for 3. And she knocks it down. Sydney Scheibe was hot from 3 last year, Scott, and she started off this season with a first basket. Missed shot on the other end by the Lady Trojans. Lady Vikings have a 3-0 lead, and bringing it up the court is Brianna Patterson. Dunley gets it to Patel for 3, and she knocks it down. Ashka Patel for 3. We talked about in the pregame, Scott. And look at that, 2 3-pointers right off the bat, 6-0 lead.
Nice start from the perimeter for the Lady Vikes.
Danica Lopez answers on the other end. She says, I want some of that 3. And she takes one and knocks it down. So 6-3, Lady Vikes lead. 6:19 to play, first quarter. Ashka Patel with it. She cut off by Sinnecott. And now Scheibe with it. Over to Patel. Patterson. Patterson wants to take it to the rim, and Sinnecott with the rebound. Now Lopez bringing it the other way for the Trojans. 5:51 and counting here in the first quarter. Lopez gets it to Brooks. Brooks off the mark. And Patel with the rebound. Ashka Patel, junior point guard, gets it up the court. Thought about a 3, skip pass over to Scheibe. And now I don't know what they're going to call here, Scott.
Foul on Girard.
I thought they were going to call travel. They're calling a foul on 15, Danica Lopez. That'll be her first. Be the first foul of the game.
A little surprised Girard opened in a zone, but it may be that they don't have anybody to match up with Anaya.
Yeah. And Patel for another 3 off Oh, it rattles in. So Ashka Patel with 2 3-pointers. And now the Lady Vikes get back to a 6-point lead, 9-3. Now Girard trying to drive to the basket. No good. Riley Dunley comes out with the rebound, but it is stolen by Danica Lopez, but she loses it. And I'm not sure what happened there. I thought she lost it out of bounds.
I think the Lady Vikings got a hand on it.
Okay. I seen Dunley in the area, so it could have definitely went off of Riley. 5:05 to play first quarter. 9-3 Lady Vikings, and a missed 3-pointer and a rebound by Anaya Hinman. So Hinman gets it up the floor to Patel for a little floater, no good. Nice rebound by Hinman, and she takes the rack and makes it. Count the basket. Anaya Hinman gets her first basket. It's really her first touchdown there, Scott.
Yeah, and it's not very often the Lady Vikings get out to a big lead against Girard. If anybody jumps out quickly, it's usually the Lady Trojans. So this is a nice turn of events for the Lady Vikes.
Yep. Free throw is missed by Hinman. So Lady Vikes with 11-3 lead, 4:42 and counting here in first quarter. And another 3. Riley Brooks hits a 3 for the Lady Trojans to cut the lead to 11-6. So 5-point lead for the Lady Vikings. 4:29 to play. First quarter. Patel tries to get it down low to Hinman. Looked like she was pushed in the back, but
that's what I thought.
There was no call. Yeah. And Hinman went off the fingertips and went out of bounds, but it looked like she got pushed in the back, but there was no call. Bailey Troike with the ball for the Lady Trojans. And Seneca in the lane, good for 2. So 11-8. So Girard finally able to run a little bit of offense here, trying to get back in the game. Lady Vikes lead by 3. Scheibe open for 3, and it is off the mark. Riley Dunley fighting for it. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Dunley, I believe. And that'll be Riley Dunley's first personal foul. And the Lady Trojans will have a chance to tie the game with a 3 here on this trip if they want. And a 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Dunley. 3:40 to play first quarter. Patterson bringing it up the court. Lady Vikes lead by 3. Patel for 3, and she drains it. Ashka Patel, 3 3-pointers. 3:29 to play first quarter. Lady Vikes lead 14-8. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the 4-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Welcome back. Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium, Parsons High School. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe, Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio. Lady Vikes with a 6-point lead, 14-8, 3:23 to play here in the first quarter. And the Trojans with the ball. And a shot underneath, partially blocked by Dunley, and Patel comes up with the rebound. So Patel gets it up to Patterson. Patterson trying to get inside, just can't find a lane. They're trying to get it down low to him and just can't do it. Off the mark on a 3 by Patterson. Long rebound to Scheibe, and she puts up a floater, and it is no good. Rebound to Hinman, and now it's back outside. Patterson to Scheibe, all the way across to Patel. Patel all the way across to Scheibe. Scheibe knocks down a long 2-pointer, So Sydney Scheibe now with 5 points. Gives the Lady Vikes the biggest lead of 8. Got 16 to 8. 2:26 to play first quarter. And floater in the lane. Off the mark, and Riley Dumley with another rebound. Dumley's getting some rebounds, Scott.
Yeah, she's making her presence known down in the paint.
Scheibe across to Patel, open for another 3. Just off the mark, and now it's out. And on the run is the Trojans. Now Troike with it. Gets it down low, now kick it back out. Peyton Brooks now over to Poland. Poland for a 3. In and out, no good. And now Patterson with the rebound, and she'll bring it up the floor. You know, I think Patterson will be the one that'll probably bring up the floor most, Scott.
I think so. And, you know, with shooters like Patel and Scheibe, Patterson doesn't shoot as much as she did, like even when she was a freshman. But she can knock it down from out there. So the perimeter play isn't going to be an issue for the Lady Vikes. And Anaya Hinman will be a presence down low. But like you mentioned earlier, I'm a little bit worried about depth.
Yeah.
The girls could get tired by the end of the ball game.
And Sayla Ray is now in the game for the Lady Vikes. She gets it to Patel. Now to Scheibe. Scheibe's in trouble. Trying to get it down low to Hinman. She does. And a foul and a bucket for Anaya Hinman. So Anaya Hinman, whenever she's getting the ball, she's making good moves, Scott.
Yeah, that's a good sign for the Lady Vikes because it seems like her first couple of years, she'd get a lot of attention down there. She'd get fouled and get to the free throw line, but she didn't always finish. This is the second time in the first quarter she's been able to absorb that contact and put the ball through the basket.
Yep, it's like she's getting more patient.
Yep.
But she did miss the free throw. And now the Lady Trojans on the other end, off the mark and no good. And Patterson cleans it up with less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. And another foul. And that foul is going to go on Troike. So that's the 5th foul on the Lady Trojans, Scott.
You had only 1 on the Lady Vikes.
Now back into Patel. 18 to 8. Lady Vikes lead by 10. A little under 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Patel with it, gets it back. Well, it's going to be a backcourt violation. I think there's a little confusion on which way Scheibe was going to go, and she threw it over her head. So 43 seconds left first quarter. Lady Trojans. Troike with it. Gets it to Buckley. Buckley's looking to drive, but I think she traveled. She did. And Hinman throws it in, but throws it to the wrong team. So now the Lady Trojans with the ball. Lady Vikes lead by 10. And Lady Trojans trying to get it around. Long 3, and it's in. 3-point basket by Hayden Buckley. That'll be her first points of the game. Down to 11 seconds to go first quarter, and a long throw across the court is knocked out of bounds by Troike. So now only 7 seconds here in the first quarter, and the Lady Vikes still have enough time to get it down the court and get a decent shot. Lady Vikes lead 18 to 11. Sydney Scheibe with it. She took steps. I think she wanted to try to get it to Hinman, but I just don't think she knew exactly what to do with it. Now Girard has a chance to get some points before the end of the quarter. Off the mark, no good. Hinman with the rebound, and that's the end of the first quarter. Lady Vikes 18, Lady Trojans 11. Let's take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back here for more Lady Viking basketball. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout Southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit LabetteHealth.com.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
And they did a great job of keeping Girard off the glass. Unofficially, I have Girard 0 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, and I know that's been an issue for the Lady Vikes in the past. So,
all right, Patterson gets it in, Patel, and back to Patterson. Hinman has it. Now Patterson tries to drive and just kind of throws it up, and now Hinman gets it, cleans it up, and scores it. It's a nice offensive rebound by Anaya Hinman there to give the Lady Vikes back to a 9-point lead. And Trojans are trying to get it down deep and throw it away. Ashka Patel to bring it back up the court. Patel's doing pretty good bringing it back up the court.
Yeah, she's got some decent handles.
Scheibe with it. Gets it to Patterson. Scheibe. Dunley. Oh, Ashka wanted to shoot that, I think. And they're trying to get it into Dunley. Patterson trying to get it down low and knocked out of bounds by Seneca. So the Lady Trojans defense is pretty good here to start off this second quarter. 7:04 to play second quarter. Lady Vikes lead by 9, 20-11. Now Patterson for 3, off the mark, no good. And there's bodies on the floor, but no whistles. And looks like a foul on Scheibe.
Just a second team foul on the Lady Vikes.
Fouls on number 13, Sydney Scheibe, her first, team foul number 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't really see a whole lot there.
I didn't either.
Well, Syndicate with an easy basket on the inbound there to get the Lady Trojans back within 7. Lady Vikes lead 20-13. 6:39 to play, second quarter. Passing around the key and a throw it away. And here comes Lopez for the Trojans. Lopez gets it to Riley Brooks, off the mark 3. And Ashka Patel with another rebound. And throws it away. Patterson trying to get it down low to Hinman. And it was off the mark. Now Brooks missed it. Hinman with the with the rebound. 6:03 to play second quarter. Lady Vikes still lead 20-13. Both teams just scoring one basket here in the second quarter. Patel thought about a 3, gets it down low to Patterson. Patterson trying to drive. Said she stepped on the baseline, Scott. I'm not sure.
I was going to say, I think Coach Scheibe probably needs to go timeout and get his girls
they're
kind of reorganized.
They're breathing pretty hard there. So we got a timeout on the floor. We got 37. We're just going to keep it here, Scott. It looks like the Lady Vikes are gasping for air. They did have the blue-gold game here Tuesday, which is their first real, running scrimmage, obviously, and being the first game of the season, it's gonna take a few games to get back into the running aspect of the basketball season.
It will, and their turnovers for the half jumped from 3 to 7 in a heartbeat. They had 3 possessions in a row that were turnovers, and there's no doubt a lot of that has to do with fatigue.
Yep.
You know, when you get tired, you know, the turnovers can pile up pretty fast.
Yep. Sometimes whenever you have, where you got 7 or 8 girls that can come in and rotate quite a bit, you can give some breaks and the fatigue's not as bad. But in our case, we're not there. And it's out of bounds. Girard has the possession still. Lady Vikes lead 20-13, 5:34 to play second quarter. Seneca with it in the lane. Puts it up, off the mark. 3 Lady Vikings there that could have got the rebound, but Hinman jumps over all of them. Patterson trying to drive. Off the mark, and we got a jump ball. And possession will go to the Lady Trojans. Sayla Ray will check in for Brianna Patterson. So 5:20 to play. And Troika will bring it up for the Trojans. Another 3 off the mark for the Lady Trojans. And Sydney Scheibe runs down this rebound. Scheibe's going to bring it up the floor. Patel with it. Gets it to Sayla Ray. Sayla gets it into Hinman. Hinman's in the paint. Now she's going to kick it back out to Patel. Dunley was all alone there for a second. Now Sayla Ray for 3 off the mark. Now Lopez going the other way for the Trojans. Vikings still lead 20-13, 4:36 to play second quarter. And a 3-pointer off the mark again. Now Sayla Ray tried to go a little too quick, and it was stolen by Brooks. Now Riley Brooks with it at the top of the key for the Lady Trojans. Seneca kicks it out to Troike off the mark. Ashka Patel with another defensive rebound, I should say. Sayla Ray going to drive off the mark. Now Riley Brooks going the other way. Nice pass and a block from Anaya Hinman.
That must have been all ball, because usually when you hack down that hard, they'll blow the whistle.
Yeah.
But the official was in good spot. So nice defense by Anaya.
Yeah, defensive play by Anaya Hinman knocks it out of bounds. Now Seneca in the lane and off the mark, no good. And Patterson comes out with the rebound, gets it up to Patel. Lady Vikes still lead 20-13. So Lady Vikes scored 18, Scott, first quarter. They've only scored 2 in the first 4:16 of the second quarter.
Yeah, and Anaya Hinman's begging to come out. She needs a breather.
Kendrick checking in for the Lady Vikes.
Yeah, we mentioned turnovers can escalate when you get tired, and 3-point percentage can go down in a hurry too.
Oh yeah,
when you
lose your legs. Yep. So Lady Trojans, Lopez, long 3. And knocks it down. So Danica Lopez hits a 3 in both quarters now. And now the lead is just 4 for the Lady Vikes. 20-16. And looks like we got a push by Jaden Hawkins. Jaden Hawkins picks up her first foul.
Next foul put the Lady Vikes on the line for 1-1.
Yeah, into Scheibe. Scheibe's going to shoot a 3 off the mark, but Kendrick picks it up and knocks it down. Jaden Kendrick, offensive rebound, put back, and gets fouled. So Jaden Kendrick gets in the scorebook. Gets the Lady Vikes 22-16 lead. And Kendrick's free throw is good. So Anaya Hinman's checking back in for Dunley. Give Dunley a little bit of a breather. So it's nice to see Kendrick. I didn't think she got a whole lot of playing time last year, Scott.
Yeah, she didn't.
So it's nice to see her get in the game and get some points. And went to the line and made it. Off the mark by Girard. Sydney Scheibe bringing it up the court the other way. 2:57 to play Second quarter, Lady Vikes lead by 7, 23-16. And Ashka Patel, 4-3, and she makes another one.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
4 3-pointers.
And Naya, since that double team, kicked it out to a wide open teammate.
10-point lead again for the Lady Vikes, and that's back up to matching their biggest lead of the night. 26-16, 2:27 and counting here in the second quarter. And looks like the Lady Trojans are going to bring in a bunch, but Anaya Hinman on a steal and a layup on the other end. So Anaya Hinman now with 8 points. So Hinman with a nice steal and a layup at the other end. We got a timeout by Coach Herlocker. Let's see what it is.
I think you called for a 30, Tony.
Or just the 30? Well, we'll just keep it here then. So Lady Vikes got, all of a sudden, I mean, they cut it to 4. And then all of a sudden, you know, we had a couple of threes and Anaya, nice steal and a layup. Brings it back up to 12 just like that.
Yeah, you know, Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, they totally changed the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
With all the three-pointers they shoot and all the three-pointers that they make. And but it's trickled down to the high school level, and it has changed the game in so many ways. And, yeah, you feel like the Lady Vikes are on the cusp of losing their lead, and then, bam, all of a sudden they have their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah,
28-16. But I've been impressed with the Lady Vikes. They Girard's definitely not going to be their toughest opponent this season, but just to come out here and play hard, and still, this is impressive, Tony. 0 offensive rebounds by Girard here in the first half.
That is impressive. All right, Girard, long three-pointer on the way, no good, and a fight for the rebound. Jump ball, and it looks like Lady Vikes should have it. Sure enough, Patterson will inbounds it. And long pass to Hinman. Hinman should have a layup here. She does, but she gets fouled. She does not make the basket. And she is fouled by Hayden Buckley.
Assistant coach just hollered out exactly what I was thinking. Left side, left hand. Naya tried to go up with her right hand on the left side.
And Naya Hinman 0 for 3 so far from the line.
Yeah, that's the only thing she's done. Hasn't done well tonight.
Yeah,
knocking down at the charity stripe.
Yeah, because she's gotten some good rebounds. Nope. And she missed that one. She's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. So besides her, Kendrick's the only one that's went to the line. So the Lady Vikes only 1 for 5. And Patel bringing it up. 1:40 to play. Lady Vikes lead by 12. And a turnover. And the Trojans going the other way. Buckley with it. Gets it back out. Troike. And now to Brooks. And missed shot. And Patel with another rebound. So I'm not sure how many rebounds that is for Patel, but it seems like I've called her for quite a few rebounds already. She's working on a double-double, Scott.
Yeah, she's had a good first half.
And now Patterson, nice step move into the lane and makes a basket. So Brianna Patterson gets in the scoring book. Gives the Lady Vikes the biggest lead at 14. 1 minute to play here in the first half. 30-16 Lady Vikes, and they're going to call double dribble on the Trojans.
Yep, that was caused by Anaya stepping out into the passing lane. It caused the ball handler for Girard to hesitate just a second and then ended up with the double dribble.
Yep, and Patterson gets it into Patel. Back to Patterson. They're going to try to trap her, but she's able to get away from it at the moment. Patterson still gets through, gets it to Scheibe. And they're going to call, I think she changed her pivot foot, Scott.
Yeah, she must have, because I didn't.
It looked to me like she changed her pivot foot. And the ref was right there on the other side.
On top of it, so that had to be what it was.
So 38 seconds and counting here in the first half. Girard And they're going to call a travel on Girard. Well, there's been some traveling and double dribbles. Last 3 calls, there hasn't been a shot taken in about the last minute. Gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe takes it down court and runs right into Buckley.
That's a tough break.
Yeah, she gets called for the offensive. That's her second foul.
It was probably the right call, but just tough break for Sydney to pick up that second one. I know her dad/coach would have loved to get her to the locker room with only one.
Yep. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Buckley, nice mid-range shot, knocks it down. Back to a 12-point Lady Viking lead. Less than 10 seconds. Anna Steele. And going the other way is Troike. Troike misses it. And it's going to stay with Girard. 1.5 seconds left to go here in the first half. So time for just a quick shot. Lady Vikes lead 30-18. And not going to get a shot off, I don't think.
No time went off the clock. No time went off the clock. I think they're going to have him reset the clock to probably take off half a second. They're going to take 3/10 of a second.
They're going to take 3/10 of a second off, which probably would have been more than that.
Yeah,
but that's all right.
Figured it had to be at least half a second.
So instead of 1.5, it's going to be 1.2 on the clock. 30-18, Lady Vikes. They get it in, and the shot is no good. So the halftime score, your Lady Vikings 30, Lady Trojans 18. Let's take it back to the station for 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and break down the first half of the Lady Vikings. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit LavetteHealth.com.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Marlowe, Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream, and Scott. Pretty good start for the Lady Vikings, 30-18. The only two things that I really saw was, some turnovers there in the second quarter. Nia Hinman missing some free throws, and Sydney Scheibe picking up her second foul. Other than that, it's pretty flawless first half.
Yeah, I was impressed with the Lady Vikings. They shot the ball well for the most part. The first two quarters, they won the rebounding battle, 23-10.
Wow.
Over Girard. So they dominated the glass, and then the Lady Vikes ended up with 12 turnovers. Most of those did come in the second quarter, like you said, but 10 turnovers by Girard, so not a huge advantage there for the Lady Trojans. And I thought the Lady Vikings did a better job of taking advantage of the turnovers that they created. Hinman got out on a couple of runouts, whereas usually when Girard turned the Lady Vikings over, I think they had one wide open layup. Other than that, they weren't really able to take advantage of it, but we mentioned in the pregame we were concerned about the Lady Vikings' issues at the point guard position, and you kind of saw that rear its ugly head there in the second quarter. But hopefully the Lady Vikings can clean that up in the second half. And I mean, you can't complain with a double-digit lead at halftime.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have that. Let's run down the scores real quick from the first half. First for the Lady Trojans, Emma Seneca with 4. Danica Lopez with 6, Riley Brooks with 3, Hayden Buckley with 5, and for the Lady Vikings, Jaden Kenrick with 3, Brianna Patterson with 2, Ashka Patel with 12, 4 3-pointers, which is huge. Sydney Scheibe with 5, but she kind of went away there in the second quarter. And Nia Hinman with 4 in each quarter, to total of 8 to round out to give the Lady Vikes a 30-18 lead. But, Sydney Scheibe, it seemed like last year she had a lot of games like that, Scott, where she would score in a quarter and then she would have a blank quarter.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it had to – I'm not exactly sure what Coach Herlocker did other than yell at his kids in one of those timeout huddles, but I know he was talking about perimeter defense, and I know they did a lot better job closing out on Sydney Scheibe. But, yeah, which, she's – known as probably the best three-point shooter definitely on the floor. But, when they give all that attention to Scheibe, Patel can get open and, what did you say, four threes?
Yep.
For Patel in the first half. So if the Lady Vikings can take care of the basketball, continue to rebound well, and in addition to those two things, if they can knock down some threes in the second half like they did in the first half, I don't think Girard can get back in this ball game. I really don't.
I agree. I mean, I think there's a lot more opportunities to get the ball, down low to Hinman, and even just to try to dribble, penetrate, and then kick off for an open shot. They really haven't tried to do a lot of that. So I know Coach Scheibe will probably draw up some plays and get some things moving for the Lady Vikes to get some open shots. And I just saw Coach Dumas here.
Right.
He is a new addition to the Lady Vikings coaching staff, and that's one thing when I was talking to Pat earlier this week, he was like, it's really nice to have that presence of a coach that's here at the school. With him not being here at the school, a lot of times, if you have, like last year, Coach Baird was, at the middle school, if you don't have a teacher that's here, it's a little bit different. I think
it is different.
I know Coach Houck, runs a pretty tight ship, during the day, at school with the boys, making sure, they're going to class, things like, so to have the presence of a coach here at the high school, I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah, I think it does too. And Coach Scheibe, I lost track of how many years he's coached. This is his second stint. As the Lady Vikings
I'm pretty sure this is the third year.
So third year plus, I think 2 years earlier, back around 2012.
Yeah, he came back with Sydney, I believe.
Okay.
When Sydney started her freshman year.
So,
Yeah, and that was a rough start.
That was rough.
Would they have 2 wins?
I don't think they had any wins that year.
They didn't? Okay. For some reason.
But I could be wrong. My memory isn't what it used to be.
Maybe this is his 4th year then. Because for some reason I was thinking that
it might have been. Maybe he came when Sydney was an 8th grader, and that
I think you might be right.
Yeah, that might have been the year that
they had no wins, and then they had 2
the next year. Yeah.
And then they jumped to like 6 maybe. But we're back ready for action. So Lopez the inbounds to Troike. And Lady Trojans with the ball, and Riley Brooks gets a basket right off the bat. So Lady Trojans come out with the basket to start off, and back to a 10-point Lady Viking lead, 30-20. But Patel takes a 3 and knocks it down. Wow, 5 3-pointers for Ashka Patel. 13-point lead, 33-20. Biggest lead of the night, 7:33 to play, 3rd quarter. And Sydney Scheibe now with it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Coach Scheibe's not happy about it. It looked like they were grabbing some arms. There's 3 girls grabbing for the ball.
That was probably a tough break for the Lady Vikes.
And Patterson to inbounds. Gets it into Patel. And they're going to play some. They're going to try to play some trap defense here, Scott.
Yeah, Coach Herlocker, he's pretty crafty, and he's going to do whatever he can to help his team get back into this ball game.
And he's got Syndicate over the ball. Hands up, jumping up and down in front of Patterson. Patterson gets it into Hinman, and it looks like there's almost a foul there. They didn't call it, and now they're going to get a steal. Now Seneca in the lane and missed the free throw. Now Patterson gets it up to Scheibe. 7:08 to play, 3rd quarter. Lady Vikes lead 33-20. Get it down low to Dunley. She's double teamed and she throws it away, and Lopez going the other way for the Trojans. Lopez gets it over to Troike. Troike gets it to Brooks. Brooks open for 3 and in and out, no good. But Buckley with the rebound and missed it. Syndicate trying for the rebound, kicks it out. Now Lopez has it. Now Troike. Down to 6:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Brooks back to Troike. Playing a little keep away here. Syndicate in the lane. Almost throws it away. Now Syndicate. Lopez for 3. And it's good. So Danica Lopez with her 3rd 3-pointer, 1 in each quarter. Back to a 10-point Lady Viking lead, 33-23. 6:15 to play, 3rd quarter. We're just going to keep it here, Scott.
Probably a good timeout by Coach Scheibe. The Lady Vikes still have the double-digit lead, but I just don't think he was comfortable with how the first couple of minutes have gone here in the second half, and probably telling his girls right now what they need to do against this full-court press, because I don't think Girard's going to back off anytime soon.
Yeah, I think they're going to want to try to throw us off our game, but if we can break this press, I think it can lead to some easy buckets.
I would use Anaya Hinman in her leaping ability.
Yeah, he's bringing her up to the front court, just like as you just said.
They wanted to send her long. Wow, that's got to be a foul.
Wow, Syndicate with a steal. Brooks with a basket. So Riley Brooks now with 7 points. And now gets to Patterson. Patterson up to Hinman. Another steal by the Lady Trojans.
That's really not fair, to be honest with you. They've let a lot of contact go with Girard on that full court press, and then a touch foul.
Yeah, 33-25. Lady Vikes lead by 8. 5:55 to play, 3rd quarter. Now Troike with it. Brooks for a 3. In and out, no good. Now Hinman with the rebound. And Hinman gets it up, and she throws it away. Got 5 turnovers already this half.
That was number 5.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. 5:41 to play third quarter. So in the first 2 minutes, Lady Vikes have already turned it over 5 times. Well, this press defense from Girard. Lady Vikes lead by 8, 33-25. Brooks with it. Near steal by Patel. Lady Vikes are definitely uncomfortable on the offensive side right now. Troike gets it in the syndicate. I'm going to call. So now we're down to 5:17 to play third quarter. Lopez gets it into Troike. And long three-pointer off the mark, no good. But a rebound by Girard, and now Brooks for a long three off the mark. And off Girard out of bounds, so Lady Vikes will have the ball out of bounds. Lady Vikes lead 33-25.
Lady Trojans always have a deep bench, and that's definitely playing to their advantage.
Throws it way up to Hinman. Hinman didn't need to do that.
No, she didn't.
And now Troike going the other way, so another turnover on the Lady Vikes. Syndicate in the lane and gets it to go. So Emmeline Syndicate with a basket in each quarter now. Fouls call on number 22, Peyton Brooks. So now another turnover by the Lady Vikings. So 4:45 to play third quarter. Is that 7 or 8, Scott?
7 turnovers on the Lady Vikes, 0 on the Trojans here in the third quarter.
Lady Vikes still with a 6-point lead, 33-27, but if they continue to press like that, we're going to be in trouble. So Hayden Poland, Lady Vikes with a near steal. Troike gets down to Brooks, and two-pointer off the mark, and now Patel with the rebound. Now Patterson bringing it up quickly. There's got to be a foul there, and there is finally a foul called on Syndicate.
Fouls on 00 Emmeline Syndicate, her second, team foul number 2.
So the Lady Vikes will have the ball out of bounds. 4:30 to play third quarter. 6-point lead, get it into Hinman. Hinman with it, wanting to drive, and she's going to take it to the basket. She loses the handle, another turnover. And now steal by Patterson. And Patterson, they're going to call a charging foul. Patterson called for her first personal. So now, Lady Vikes with a 6-point lead still, 33-27, 4:22 to play, third quarter. So Lopez bringing it up, gets it to Syndicate, across to Brooks. Now Lopez for another three, off the mark. Syndicate with a nice rebound, put back in the lane, no good. A lot of contact and no fouls called there. Now Lopez with it back up top. Brooks off the elbow, no good. And Patel with the rebound. Now we got a hold on Riley Brooks, I believe. Foul's called on Riley Brooks. That's her first.
Yeah, after 0 offensive rebounds in the first half, the Lady Trojans have 5 here in the third quarter.
That's unbelievable.
And I think a lot of it has to do with the fatigue factor already. Lady Vikings look gassed.
Yep. Kendrick checks in for the Lady Vikes. Now Scheibe with it, gets it back to Patterson. Somebody's got to come get the ball. Now gets it across to Hinman for a layup, missed it. That's got to be a travel, and they didn't call it on Poland. Now Lopez, spin move, and that's a travel. So Lady Vikes still with a 33-27 lead. 3:31 to play, third quarter. Gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe with the runner, and she's fouled. And the foul is called on Bailey Bradshaw.
Foul is on number 23, Bailey Bradshaw, her second team foul.
So this will send Sydney Scheibe to the line for the first time.
Sydney Scheibe.
But that's what we need, Scott. We need some free throws. And Sydney Scheibe is probably the one that we want shooting them.
Yeah, she's got a nice stroke for sure.
So the first one is good. Gives the Lady Vikes a 7-point lead, 34-27. And the second one is good. So back to an 8-point Lady Viking lead. So even after all that, Scott, still got an 8-point lead.
Yeah, that's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah. Lady Trojans trying to get, and then a turnover by the Lady Trojans. Now Lady Vikes bringing it back up the floor. Patterson just throws it up. That's almost like she used to do in her freshman year. And it's going to go the other way. So Lady Trojans with the ball, 8-point deficit. Lady Vikes lead 35-27. Now Bradshaw, I don't know what that was, but they didn't call anything. So they're calling a foul on Jaden Hawkins. That'll be her second. Make that her third. So Lady Vikes, 8-point lead. 2:45 played third quarter. They really have picked up this defensive pressure, though, and that's really caused the Lady Vikings to stir. Now Ashka Patel for three, and it's good. Ashka Patel with 6 3-pointers. I think she's only missed one, Scott.
Yeah, she's been the difference maker so far for the Lady Vikes.
And the Lady Vikes back to an 11-point lead. So we had a 12-point lead to start this quarter. And from the looks of it a little bit ago, it looked like it was going to go disastrous, and now we're back to the 11-point lead.
Yeah, that's with 8 turnovers in less than 6 minutes, and we have an injury on the
court. So 2:18 to play here in the third quarter. Lady Vikes lead 38-27. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the 4-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Third quarter. Lady Trojans with the inbounds. And a turnover by the Lady Trojans.
That was Ashka Patel that
That three, just a little bit of, not enough legs on that one, Scott.
Probably rushed it just a bit.
Yep, Lopez off the mark on a three. Put back, no good. Syndicate with the rebound in the paint. And missed the bucket, but is fouled by Patterson. And that'll be the third foul on Breonna Patterson. 1:52 to play here in the third quarter. Emmeline Syndicate at the line. And first one is good.
Checking in for the Lady Trojans, number 53, Hayden Buckley.
So Syndicate knocked down the first free throw to make it a 10-point game. Lady Vikes lead 38-28. Second free throw is good. That's the first free throws from the Lady Trojans, Scott, that I have down.
Yeah, Lady Vikes done a nice job keeping them off the free throw line tonight.
So Anaya Hinman to inbounds with a 9-point lead. Throws it way down court to Patterson. Patterson gets picked from behind and going the other way. And now Syndicate for a layup to get it a 7-point game. So 38-31 now. They're going to get a hold on Riley Brooks.
Yeah, the good news is next one will put the Lady Vikes on the line.
Yeah. So second foul on Riley Brooks. 1:37 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes 7-point lead, 38-31. It's in the Scheibe. She gets it up to Hinman. Hinman should have numbers here. Gets it to Kendrick. Kendrick gets blocked. So blocked and out of bounds, but the Lady Vikes do retain possession. Kendrick to inbounds it and nearly throws it away. Lady Vikes will retain possession. So Patterson will inbounds. 1:30 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes lead by 7. And Hinman gets it picked away. And now the Trojans going the opposite way. Buckley with it. Syndicate back out to Lopez for a three. No good, but she's got her own rebound. Now Buckley. Long three off the mark, and it's going the other way. So Lady Vikes catch a break there. I wasn't sure if that should be backcourt, Scott.
Coach Herlocker isn't sure either.
He doesn't like it.
I think Lady Vikes caught a break.
Yeah, we'll take that one. We needed it. Now Scheibe with the runner, and in and out, no good. They're going to call a foul on Riley Dunley underneath. So I think that's only Riley's second, so that's pretty good in the scheme of things, but they're continuing the defensive presence on the inbounds. Now the Trojans looking to cut into the lead even more, and they do. Lopez knocks down a three. Another steal, and underneath the Syndicate, and she makes a basket. So now it's 38-36. Lady Vikes only lead by 2 with 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. And we got full timeout Parsons. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout Southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
Welcome back Parsons High School, Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe here. Scott, man.
11 turnovers this quarter, Tony.
It's just tough.
Still have the lead, but Lady Vikes were up by double digits just a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, Lady Vikes were definitely not ready for this. Make it 13. Lady Vikes are definitely not ready for this type of pressure, I don't think.
No, haven't been handling it well at all.
Trojans inbounds it. Riley Brooks with a floater off the mark, no good. And Lady Vikes
were fighting for it.
Got a jump ball and staying with the Trojans. 32.7 seconds to play third quarter. Lady Vikes lead 38-36. Lady Trojans trying to take the lead with this three, and they do. The Lady Trojans just took a 39-38 lead. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Foul on Girard, so I think Riley Dunley is going to the line to shoot 1 and 1, but the basket counts.
All right, so Riley Dunley now will go the other end to shoot 1 and 1. So Lady Vikings are in the bonus. That don't happen very often, Scott.
No, it doesn't.
You'd almost think that had to have been happening before that ball went in the air. Dunley misses it, but Hinman gets a nice rebound, and then she gets fouled. And I think Buckley got the foul. So Hinman 0 for 3 from the line. Check that, 0 for 4. She needs to knock these down. Gets the first one. That's her first points of the third quarter. Tie game. And still a tie game. A nice offensive rebound by Sydney Scheibe, and looks like she's going to go to shoot 1 and 1. Every foul after this will be 2 shots. It'll be a double bonus after this. So Sydney Scheibe will be at the line. Tie game 39-39. First one is good. So Lady Vikes back with a 1-point lead. And Sydney Scheibe with one more free throw. 26.5 seconds left to go, third quarter. And Sydney Scheibe knocks down the second. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That could come up big later. Riley Brooks with it. Sinnekut. Cut off. Now Brooks for 3, and she knocks it down. Riley Brooks with a three-pointer to give Girard a lead again, 42-41. And Scheibe gets it to Patterson. Patterson throws up a heave, and it's no good. So Lady Vikes are trailing 42-41, heading to the fourth quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium, Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe. Scott, ugly third quarter.
Yeah, Lady Vikings, I thought they had weathered the storm. You know, Girard got to within 4, I think, then the Lady Vikes pushed it back out to a double-digit lead, boy, but then it just disappeared very quickly. And going into the final stanza, Lady Vikings down by 1.
Yeah, we're going to definitely see what we're made of real early here in the season. Lady Vikes look gassed. They look, the players on the court are looking very tired. Sydney Scheibe with it. Looking like she's wanting to go to the basket. She does. She knocks it down.
That was impressive.
Very off-balance shot, but it went down. So Lady Vikes take the lead back. 43-42. Look like a travel. And it is. So 7:44 to play in the ball game. Lady Vikes lead 43-42. Inbounds to Hinman. Hinman tries to get it to Patterson and throws it away. And Nia Hinman will pick up a foul. And Riley Brooks will go to the line. That's Hinman's first foul. And Brooks' first free throw is no good.
At the line, shooting 2, 21,
And second free throw's on the way and off the mark, and Hinman has it. Lady Vikes the 1-point lead in the ball. Sydney Scheibe to bring it up. Lady Vikes get it to Hinman. Back out to Patterson. Patterson wanting to drive and almost nearly turned over. Now Scheibe for three, and it's good. Sydney Scheibe's just like, I'm just going to shoot it, and she knocks it down. Gives the Lady Vikes a 4-point lead, 46-42. And now Buckley for a long three, off the mark, and Hinman skies for the rebound, but I think Syndicate's going to get called for the foul. Sure enough, and Hinman will go the line to shoot two. So the Lady Vikes will shoot 2 free throws on every foul from here on out. And Nia Hinman is 1 for 6 from the free throw line, and she's going to have 2 here. First one is off the mark, so Nia Hinman continues to struggle from the line. She's now 1 for 7. Scott, this one would be a big one here. Even though she's struggling, she needs to knock this one down. And she missed it. But Dunley, nice rebound, but putback is no good. So Nia Hinman continues to struggle from the free throw line. Lady Vikes lead 46-42. Now down to 6:48 to play. Almost a near steal by the Vikings. And now turnover by the Trojans.
You know, Tony, there were 2 passes by Girard on that possession. In the first half, the Lady Vikes would have intercepted it easily, but they just have no legs right now.
Yeah, the fatigue is just definitely set in. Now Scheibe with it. And she throws it away, but got lucky there.
Thought it was clearly off Girard, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely off Girard. So 6:37 to play. Lady Vikes 4-point lead. And the Vikings to inbounds it. Gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe for a long 2. In and out, almost made it. Kendrick with a good rebound. And I think she's going to shoot some free throws. I thought they were going to call travel.
I think she's probably earned some more minutes down the road, Tony. She's been playing well.
She's definitely scrapping down there. And missed the first free throw. And Kendrick with one more free throw coming. These free throws are got to start knocking these down. Second one is no good. Just not a good night from the free throw line unless you're Sydney Scheibe. And good defense by the Lady Vikes. Now Patel to bring it back up the court. She's having trouble getting it up the court, but she finally gets it across the line to Scheibe. 6:10 to play in the ball game.
Lady Vikes trying to slow the pace down a little bit.
Yep, Sydney Scheibe with it. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson gets it to Hinman. Yeah, they're just trying to run some clock.
Yeah.
I'd like the lead to be a little bit bigger than 4, especially as much as we turn the ball over.
Yeah, I think part of that was just trying to catch their breath a little bit, because, yeah, you're right, there's way too much time left to actually be trying to milk the clock with only a 4-point lead. But, man, 14 turnovers this half, Tony.
That's not going to do it. When we get an SEK play, that'll be an L for sure. Yeah. And the Trojans looking to try to get something going, and I'm not sure what that was, but a no call. And now they're going to call. I wish they wouldn't have called it there because she made the basket. But now Anaya Hinman's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
What is she at, 1 for 8?
Yeah, she's 1 for 8. She has definitely been struggling.
I think she's going to find her rhythm.
Got it. You called it, Scott. She just eased up just a little. Got that shooter's roll. Now Lady Vikes with a 47-42 lead.
Checking in for the Lady Trojans, double 0, Emmeline Seneca.
And Hinman will have one more here. Second one is off. Kendrick fought for the rebound and caused the Girard to knock it out of bounds. That's big. Jaden Kendrick coming in and playing some big minutes here. Throws it into Hinman. Hinman underneath the basket. No good. But Kendrick gets the rebound and gets it to Patterson for 3 and off the mark. And now they're just going to let it go out of bounds. I think that was a little quick trigger there by Patterson. I think she should have.
Yeah. Probably should have sent that out top.
Yeah, that's okay. 5-point lead, 5:10 to play. Lady Vikes just need to stay steady on defense here. Just under 5 minutes now. And near still, like you said, Scott, that pass would have been easy pickings the first half.
Yep.
Just a little bit lost in the legs is causing that to not be a turnover. Lady Trojans now trying to cut into this 5-point Lady Viking lead. Lady Vikes lead 47-42. Riley Brooks off the mark, and Brooks cleans up with a rebound, and it's going to stay with the Lady Trojans. 4:35 to play in the ball game.
Checking in for the Lady Vikings, number 32, Riley Dunley.
Dunley checks back in.
Anaya Hinman is exhausted, Tony.
Yeah, you can see it. And Seneca in the lane and gets the basket. So Seneca has scored in all 4 quarters now. And now Dunley almost turned it over. But now Patel for 3 off the mark. Uh-oh. Girard's on the run. Lady Vikes lead by 3. Now Seneca with it, kicks it back out to Choiky. Brooks, Buckley for 3, off the mark. Oh, Dunley had the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what happened.
And I'm not sure what the foul, if it's on us or them.
Going to get Patel.
They call Washka on a foul here. Kendrick checks back in for the Lady Vikes. And now Buckley for another 3. And she knocks it down. So Hayden Buckley knocks down another big 3. That's 3 3-pointers for her in the game, and she ties the game at 47. 3:44 to play and counting. Lady Vikes tie game. Dell gets it back up to Patterson.
Girard's in his zone right now. Tony, Lady Vikes might be well advised just to go stand out at half court just because they're so exhausted.
Yeah, and they threw it away. And then just kind of a lazy pass. And now off the mark, and Buckley gets an offensive rebound. Now she throws it away. And now Patel's going to go the other way. Both teams seem exhausted.
Yeah, they do.
But the Lady Vikes, who are they calling the hold on?
I think they got Patel again. Yep. And that'll be 1 and 1.
Yep. So the foul's calling Oshka. And so it'll be a 1 and 1 for Peyton Brooks.
I don't know how many timeouts the Lady Vikes have left, but if I was Coach Shabby, I'd consider taking one just to give his girls a bit of a breather.
Yeah, and the 1 and 1 is missed. Patterson with the rebound. Little under 3 minutes to play now. And the Lady Vikes are in a tie ball game. Patel gets it back over to Patterson. Now Patel with it. Lady Vikes just haven't really had a good look on a shot.
No, not for a while.
Now Seneca throws it away. Now Kendrick with it. Patterson with it. Gets it to Scheibe. Lady Vikes got away with something, but I'm not sure why Scheibe threw that up.
I don't know why she shot it from out there either.
I'm not sure what's going on. 47-47, 2:21 to play.
And Coach Herlocker wants a timeout.
And we got a timeout on the floor. So we got a tie ball game, 2:21 to play. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Welcome back, Parsons High School. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe. Scott, this has probably been one of the ugliest second halves, and in a game to where we still have a chance to win.
Yeah. 25 turnovers total. Unfortunately, 16 of those have been committed by the Lady Vikes. And Girard, they were just relentless with that full court press, particularly in the third quarter. And I thought that was the 7th team foul. And I guess they had taken a timeout.
Yep.
So Lady Vikes are going to have to figure out a way to hang on these final 2 minutes.
Seneca in the lane, and it's no good. And it's going to go to Lady Vikes. So 2:05 to play. Tie ball game. And they're coming with the pressure again.
Hopefully they can
get it into
Patel.
Patel.
No, that was a foul right there. They didn't call it.
Now Patel with it. Gets it to Scheibe.
I'd love to see Scheibe get a good look.
No, she's wide open right now.
And I thought that was actually off Riley. But that'll win off her.
Well, we'll take the break.
Definitely.
1:44 play, still 47-47. Patterson the inbounds. Gets it in the Scheibe. Scheibe takes it to the basket, and is a blocking foul on Seneca. And that might be her 5th.
She's headed to the bench. And that is her 5th.
At the line, shooting 2 for Parsons, number 13, Sydney Shaggy. Checking in for the Lady
That's a good break for the Lady Vikes.
Yeah, Seneca's definitely been their offensive rebounder and one putting it back in the lane. Scheibe at the line. Gets the first one, missed it. Oh, I thought she had it. Got to have this second one. We need the 1-point lead. Second one is no good as well. Riley Dunley almost had the offensive rebound there, but didn't come away with it. So we still got a tie ball game, minute 37. And now we're going to get a foul on Brianna Patterson. Didn't even look like she barely touched her. They're going to call everything now. So Riley Brooks will go to the line for 1 and 1. So this first one's big, and it's off the mark, and Hinman has it. And Hinman's going to bring it up. Guarded by Riley Brooks. Gets it to Scheibe. 1:25 and counting. Scheibe's going to drive the lane.
It went off her leg.
And good defense by Girard.
I think it was the right call, too.
Yep, Sydney Scheibe trying to take it in the lane. It got knocked away and hit her knee and went out of bounds. Now Girard with about a minute 15 in a tie ball game. All right, Hinman guarding up top. Bailey Troike gets it to Buckley. Free throw line, missed it. Hinman with a nice rebound. Hinman's had some good rebounds here, keeping the Lady Vikes in it. Now Sydney Scheibe with under a minute. Dunley with it, back to Scheibe. Take it to the hoop. Now
nice.
Dunley with it. Nice shot by Riley Dunley. That's her first basket of the game. And Riley Dunley gives the Lady Vikings a 2-point lead, 49-47. And Herlocker is going to take a full timeout. So Lady Vikes lead 49-47, 34.6 seconds left. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
Welcome back, Parsons High School. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe. We got a good game here. 49-47, 34.6 seconds. Girard with the ball. Girard trails by 2. The Lady Vikes, I'm not sure how many more timeouts they got. They've been using a lot, Scott. I think they got to be pretty close to being out.
What a moment, though, for Riley Dunley to get her first basket. I'll have to go back and watch it on YouTube, but I think it was just a pick and roll.
Yeah, it was.
Lady Vikes executed to perfection.
Very nice. And now Buckley with a nice shot. Tie it up, and now Sydney Scheibe gets it. Tie ball game, 21 seconds to go in the ball game. Sydney Scheibe trying to go coast to coast, kicks it to Riley Dunley. Gets it back to Scheibe. Scheibe needing some help big time. We got a timeout on the floor. Got a full timeout, Parsons. 7.5 seconds. Tie game, 49-49.
Well, whatever the Lady Vikes have been working on in practice for end-of-the-game scenarios, time to put it into play.
I'd like to see some kind of a pick and roll to Anaya Hinman.
Yeah, I would too.
Or at least try to get something going towards the basket. I don't want them to have to settle for a three.
Right.
I mean, I don't really see that. You know, if they can get something to drive to the basket and if they get fouled, but we have not shot free throws well at all.
Right.
Even Sydney Scheibe missed her last two. She started off 4 for 4, but from the free throw line, Anaya Hinman's 2 for 10. Sydney Scheibe's 4 for 6. Riley Dunley's 0 for 1. Jaden Kendrick's 1 for 3. So free throw percentage is in I'm saying close to 20%.
Yeah, that's not good. but I agree with you. I'd love them to give Anaya Hinman a chance down, especially with Syndicate out of the game for Girard.
Yeah. So let's see what they draw up here. Patterson got Scheibe coming for the ball. A near steal. And now Patterson with it. Patterson throws it up at the buzzer. It's no good. So we're going to go an extra quarter. So Lady Vikes are going to, first game of the season, Scott's going to be a little bit extra, and I don't think we got the legs for it.
It's going to be tough, especially, because it's, an extra 4 minutes, and, obviously that's not what Coach Scheibe wanted on that final possession, but Girard did what they've done the whole second half. They overplayed the passing lane and disrupted everything right from the get-go, and the Lady Vikes just had to throw up a prayer at the buzzer. So I don't know. I don't know if the Lady Vikes have another 4 minutes in them. I guess we'll find out, but
I was really surprised. Sailor Ray came in a little bit there in the first half and played, and I thought she did fine. And I don't think she's been on the floor the entire second half.
Yeah, I don't think she has either.
So I find that kind of odd. And Calista Kelly, I'm not sure if she's healthy or not, but I know she played a little bit last year. And she has not seen the floor at all tonight. So, and then we got a couple of young freshmen down there on the bench that I'm assuming at sometime during the season, some of them freshman girls are going to get a shot too. But man.
Would have been nice if Lady Vikes could at least had a clean look on that final play, but hats off to Girard. Their defense has been outstanding in the second half.
So it looks like Buckley and Anaya Hinman will have a jump ball. Another 4 minutes here. See if we can get it in this 4 minutes. Hinman gets it, but she can't win the tip and get the ball, so it will be Vikings ball. Is that the case, Scott? She can't be the first one to possess it?
I think so.
So Scheibe with it, shoots a three, and off the mark, but there's going to be a foul underneath. I think it's going to be on Riley Dunley.
Now they got
Anaya Hinman.
That shot looked pure from Sydney, just a little short.
Yeah, it was right on line.
Still just 1-1 here.
Yep. So Peyton Brooks, she missed one earlier. And she makes this one. So 1 point Lady Trojan lead, and that one's in as well. So 2 point Lady Trojan lead, 51-49. Ashka Patel with it. Gets it across to Patterson. Troy Key guarding Patterson. Back to Patel, over to Scheibe. All the way across to Patterson. Patterson cut off by Peyton Brooks.
Anaya had position.
So off Brooks. So Lady Vikes still have the possession. 3:29 to play in the first overtime.
I would lob this into Hinman, Tony.
Yep, let her jump right over the top, but they did not. They got out to Scheibe. Now Hinman just needs to go to work. They're going to call a double dribble on Sydney Scheibe, and she made the basket. That's a tough call.
I didn't see the double dribble, and neither did the Parsons coaching staff.
So now we got a timeout by Coach Herlocker. So 3:17 to play in overtime. Trojans lead 51-49. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Harold C. Johnson Gymnasium. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe. Scott, I'm wondering if Coach Herlocker is going to have him try to take some time off this clock.
Yeah, he either told him to burn some clock, or he wanted to set up a very specific play and get a 2-possession lead here. But there's the steal.
And I hit him with a spin move in the lane. On the floor is a block.
There'll still be 2 shots.
So 2 shots for Anaya Hinman coming.
You know, and I'd kind of been waiting for that all game. We saw that a lot last year when Anaya was out at the top of that zone, and she would just step into the passing lane, use her length and her leaping ability.
First one's no good. So 2 for 11 now from the free throw line. Gets the second one. So back to a 1-point deficit. Lady Vikes trail 51-50. Long 2-pointer off the mark, but rebound and missed layup. And now it's going the other way, and it's on Buckley. So that's got to be at least her third. So Patterson has not shot a free throw tonight. So Brianna could tie the game with the first one if she can knock it down. And it is no good. So Brianna Patterson will have another free throw to try to tie this game. And Kendrick checks back in for the Lady Vikes. And Patterson's free throw is on the way, and it is good. So Brianna Patterson ties the game at 51. 2:45 to play in the ball game. So long 3, short, but a rebound, and it should have been a travel or something.
Or a 3-second violation.
Something.
She was in the lane for a long time, I thought.
So Girard will maintain possession on a jump ball. So 2:36 to play in the first overtime.
That was steps, and they caught that one.
Yeah, Buckley step. And so it'll be a turnover to the Lady Vikes. So Brianna Patterson will inbounds for the Lady Vikes. Girard continues with the pressure. Throws it ahead to Scheibe, and she pokes it away. So Troike with quick hands knocks it out. Now Lopez gets it back to Troike, over to Brooks. And now almost nearly threw it away. Now Troike with it back up top. Brooks back to Lopez. Down to almost 2 minutes to go here in the first overtime. And Brooks for a 3. No good. And a foul is going to be called on Bailey Troike, and it looks like Ashka Patel will go to the line.
Foul on number 5, Bailey Troike, her third personal foul.
So Ashka Patel has not shot a free throw either.
At the line, shooting 2 for Parsons, number 11, Ashka Patel.
Patel's first one is no good.
Well, Tony, I don't know how many free throws Girard has missed tonight, but the Lady Vikings are going to be very disappointed in their free throw shooting tonight, especially if they end up on the short end.
Patel's second one is pure to give the Lady Vikes a 1-point lead with 1:58 to play.
There's a steal.
And a steal by Anaya Hinman, and in for a layup, and she missed it, but she is fouled. But we know from the way they've been shooting free throws, it's not a given, Scott.
Yeah, I sure would have been nice if that thing would have crawled over the rim.
Shivey's going to give Anaya a little bit of breather before she shoots these free throws. And so we got a full timeout. We'll just keep it here. Scott, it's been atrocious from the free throw line. I don't know how else to say it.
I think typically the Lady Vikes will shoot better than that, but what we've talked about it most of the night with the short bench and those top 6 players playing so many minutes, and here we're over 2 minutes into the extra session, and even a free throw is a hard shot to make when you don't have any legs.
By my count, we're 10 for 28.
Wow.
That's unofficial.
That's a lot of points left at the line. So 18 missed free throws and 30 turnovers tonight, and somehow the Lady Vikings lead by 1.
and a chance at the free throw line to get a 3-point lead. Yeah, these will be big. No good.
Coach Shivey just threw his water bottle down in disgust.
Yeah. He took that. And the second one's good. So at least we got one of them. So 2-point lead, 1:50 to play in the first overtime. Lopez with it. Gets it up. Now she's wanting Troika to have it. So Hinman guarding her now, poked away. Lady Vikes don't have to go hurry. For some reason they're in a hurry, but Brianna Patterson scores it. So Brianna Patterson now has 5 points, and none bigger than that basket right there to give them a 2-possession game.
Solid defense with no fouls.
So 1:15 to play, off the mark, no good, and I think Hinman came away with the rebound. Sure enough, now Patterson's there to clean it up. Patel with it. It's surprising Girard backed off a little bit here, Scott.
I think they're a little bit fatigued finally as well. Now the Lady Vikes can just burn clock.
So 54 seconds and nobody's on Patel. Now they're going to put her on the clock. She's got to get rid of it. Finally gets rid of it to Patterson. Patterson's going to drive, and now she's got to get rid of it. And there's going to be a foul. Looks like called on Lopez. Nope, they're going to call it on Brooks.
That's number 5.
That's her 5th. So Riley Brooks is now out. So that's the second starter to foul out for the Trojans. She's replaced by Peyton Brooks. And now Brianna Patterson at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one's no good. And she will have another one. So 55-51, Lady Vikes lead by 4, 39.2 seconds. Patterson's free throws, no good. That's 20 21 missed free throws, I believe. And Girard throws it away. The Lady Vikes with a 27 seconds away. If they could make any free throws, Scott, they could close this out.
Well, I think this, if you had to pick somebody, this is probably who you'd want at the line. Sydney Scheibe going to the line for 2.
So Scheibe at the line. First one's good. Much needed. 56-51. I'm going to look back at my notes. I want to see what the score was last year at Girard. And second one is good.
Got to guard the three-point line.
And Girard trying for a 3. Off the mark, no good. And Hinman has it. And she's fouled. And I think Buckley might have just fouled out.
I'm confused as why we're not shooting free throws. Oh,
they call it a jump ball.
Okay.
Now Scheibe with the ball.
If she can make one of these, Tony, it's over.
Yeah. Lady Vikes lead 57-51. 10.1 seconds left to play. And Bailey Troike fouled out. Last year, Scott, the score was 58-53 Girard. And that makes the score 58-51 Parsons. And off the mark. So 8 seconds to play. And Girard needs to do something, and their shoot at the buzzer is no good. So the Lady Vikings hold on to win the first game of the year, 58-51. Tough fought game, and I know these girls are tired. Well, let's take it back to the station for a 1-minute break, and then we'll come back and break down this girls' game. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
My name is Bria, and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today and we are here for you tomorrow.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit.
My name is Bria.
Vikings, Oshkosh.
The head coach, they know their players, they know their team. I get that, but I agree with you because especially like in the first half, Lady Vikings a few times in that half had a double-digit lead, and that's probably as good a time as any.
Yep.
Get one or two starters out. I mean, even just for a minute, just for 1 minute can make a big difference as you get into the later stages of the game. But I don't know, the Lady Vikings, they're not going to feel good about everything that happened tonight, but they're going to feel really good about getting the win.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, there's been a lot of times we started out 0-1.
Yeah.
And, to get that first win, I think is definitely big. And when I was talking to Coach Scheibe earlier this week, he feels like there's a couple of those games in this circle tournament that he feels that are winnable as well. So, if we can get, let's say even two out of the three, we start off the season 3-1. I mean, that's pretty good going into SCK.
Oh, yeah.
League that week right before Christmas break. So, this would have been a devastating loss tonight.
Yes,
if we would have lost, especially after having a 13-point lead.
Yeah.
At one point. And really, I didn't feel like Girard had one girl that was like so dominant that they could take over the game. Normally a team that if you end up losing to them, it's because one girl is just so dominant. And they definitely, Seneca had some potential, but they had 4 players in double digits. So, there's not a single one of them that, is going to take over the game. So, but definitely nice to get the win. I'm not sure if looks like Coach Scheibe might be.
Yeah, it looks like he's headed this way.
Might be making his way up here. So we'll hold on here just a second to see if we can talk to Coach Pat Scheibe real quick. Oh, well, the headset's down there. I got. All right. Hold on just a second here. We'll get Coach Pat Scheibe on here. Coach, can you hear me? Coach, you need to put your microphone down to your mouth.
Okay.
All right. Now you can hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach. Nice to get the win. Gave us a little bit of a heart attack there in the third quarter with that pressure. I know your blood pressure's got to be up a little bit. So
yeah, definitely. So that's what I told somebody. I said, boy, this was a good blood pressure check tonight.
so your thoughts, just your first thoughts on how your girls played tonight.
We look good in spurts and everything, but we got to clean up a lot, But I tell you what, as far as effort and everything, I thought our girls played hard. There's a lot of fight in them, and that's all we can ask for. But we got to do a better job of hitting free throws, handling the pressure, meeting passes, the little things. But, that game tonight seemed like a sub-state game, not a first game of the year.
Exactly. I totally agree. I think their pressure, some of it looked a little bit out of sorts, and I could tell our girls were a little bit gassed there in the third quarter. And I think, whenever they put that pressure on and we're a little tired, I think that kind of added to it. And I want to say we had 12 turnovers or something like that in the third quarter, and it was just it was pretty ugly at some points there.
Yeah, way too many turnovers, and that, like I said, we got a lot of things to work on, and I'm just glad the girls didn't quit, and we got to do a better job at hitting free throws and executing and stuff, because really we had the game in check pretty much through 2.5 quarters or whatever, and then we let them back in it, and we got to be stronger with the ball. But I'm proud of the girls. The way we shot it starting out. Osgood, she was on fire.
Yeah.
And Sydney had a pretty good game, but I told Sydney at halftime, I don't think she had been to the line. We got to get her to the free throw line because she's our best free throw shooter.
Yeah, she didn't shoot a free throw until the second half.
Yeah.
She is 4 for 4 in the third quarter, and then luckily, she got to the line a couple more times and was able to knock down some. But Anaya definitely got to the line, but she just definitely struggled from the free throw line tonight. And I think at some point, she's going to clean that up, and that'll be, instead of a overtime game, that's a 5-6 point win without going to overtime, down the stretch.
And their legs, you could tell them, and that's what happens, missing free throws when you get tired and stuff. But proud of the girls. I mean, I love their effort. That's what we talked about in the game after the locker room. They never did give up, even when we got down there. We didn't really get too much, rattled there, but it's great to start out with a win, especially against Girard. They're a great program, a 15-win team, every year.
Yep. So, Coach, going into this circle tournament, what do you know about collegiate on Tuesday?
Well, we're just going to take it one game at a time, but, collegiate last year, they had I think they lost one senior or whatever, but we handled it pretty easy. But, we're just going to take it one game at a time, and we feel like we can, definitely go 3-0 in this tournament, but we got to, play each night and, clean up some things. We don't have a whole lot of time, before the next game. We got a Monday practice, and but, for the most part, I know our girls are going to compete and play hard, so, good things should happen.
Yeah, that's good. Well, it's a good win tonight, Coach. Scott, do you have anything?
All I have is, Coach, congratulations, and let's not do overtime anymore.
Sounds good to me.
But I guess if you win, it's okay.
Yeah.
So,
all right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, Coach.
I better say hi to my mom at home. She's listening. So
okay,
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, Pat. That's Coach Pat Scheibe. And Lady Vikes are off to a 1-0 start, and we're going to hope that the boys can do the same. Scott, how long do you need before?
Oh boy, let's see. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's take a 3-minute commercial break, Karen, and then we'll be back. Break down the boys contest.
All right, 3-minute break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. Oh, if you're listening on the live stream, we're going to have to shut it down and then reboot it. We're losing wattage, so it'll take a quick break on the live stream and it'll be back on.